Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Peterson. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Peterson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one the other way, takes it in for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Boog, fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, come to the ballpark, turn it on TV. You know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots. Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game.
Missed with a changeup at 1-1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Freeman headed for third, and he's got a double. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Ball one, no
this
strike.
one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the veteran shortstop, Mookie Betts. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. First pitch just misses. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens. And towing the slab in this one, Glasnow. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Glasnow ready and deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lindor swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Starling Marte. Popped up. Kim. And a couple of quick outs. Here's a Mets lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luis Torrens.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a 1-2. That one missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Juan Soto goes deep. Homer number 25 of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Here's Pete Alonso. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings and misses, and that is that. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. That's to third and a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And down on strikes. And quickly one away in the second.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. The pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Rip to short, snagged on a bounce. Lindor on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting eighth, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Inside, just missed. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first, and they get Edman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Inside. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
TK Hernandez.
Peterson back to work. That's inside. Hernandez with a homer in his last game.
Ball. 2-0.
2-0. And there's
Three
a ball.
No
So I
strike.
would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a drive deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Freeman will take his base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 down. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground left side. 6, 4, out. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Torres.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Jose Siri. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a foul ball. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's outside. And that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman going after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. On the ground to the left. Vientos whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. He reached out a walk his first time. Hernandez, a former home run derby champ, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball?
No.
Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
I got 3 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Will Smith hitting on deck circle. To third. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. 0-1. And ball 1. Now snap throw to first.
No,
and he's
safe.
back safely. Just
Nope.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's your strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And he deals. Late swing fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the air, left field, down the line. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair
One
right
ball,
there.
one
I
strike.
mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. There's
1
that
ball,
slider.
2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Man at second. And a
Ball
breaking
match
ball
outside.
misses outside. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And now it's even up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now 3-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The Mets leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, Kike.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. Struck out looking his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. No, that's down.
Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. There's a strike. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Kim at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball left side. Hernandez over to first in time. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Into center. Edman sprinting for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And there are two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia up and throwing. Bonda getting cranked up as well. To the right side, Kim. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 4-1. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Peterson back to work. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Stanek. He last pitched 2 days ago. outside,
that's just
and
out.
it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Looking to get something
2-0.
going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts now. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter
0-2 is the
already
count.
chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. The rare K for Mookie. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Alex Vesia on the pitch here.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Starling Marte up to hit.
For the Mets, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
Now it's going to be Juan Soto. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball,
Try to go again
2
with the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated.
Hang
He
on.
just is having a hard time
Check time.
catching up.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That
That's a
one missed.
2-2 count.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball
0-2.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3rd out. Mets leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, Will Smith. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not
Ball
even
1, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1. Stanek, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
Lindor over to McNeil, over to Alonso, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Two balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 1. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Vientos now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Off the mark
that's
there.
inside.
1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in Queens. And now Enrique Hernandez.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground right side, but that rolls foul. Here's a 2-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A.J. Minter into the game. 25th appearance of the year for him. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, that bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
On the corner for a strike. 2-2. And that one is inside. Freeman, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball,
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. There's the tag. They'll get him. And that's the inning. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Jose Siri.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda getting loose as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lindor now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Marte at the plate and takes high there. Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, Mookie Betts will get us started. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cut out and this struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Smith, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. High fly ball out to center field. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Diaz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Outside.
Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Hey!
They're down to their final strike. Diaz is just 1 strike away. This one popped up. Soto going after it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.